Some of you have been mentioning taking my map to their audiologist as an example for them. So here's a quick update with an important detail that I didn't talk about in my last video. The big takeaway from the last video is simply that there is a way to configure the Advanced Bionics Cochlear Implant such that you can turn off an electrode in order to affect frequency reallocation, but also create a virtual electrode across the position of that disabled electrode by setting an adjacent electrode to span mode. This way, it is possible to affect issues with pitch accuracy while maintaining stimulation along the entire length of your implant's electrode array, using something called current steering. Apparently this was a theoretical possibility, but it had never, to my knowledge, been confirmed. I'm making this quick video to add one important detail that I'd neglected to mention to anyone hoping to duplicate my map at their next mapping session. That detail is this. I have extended low frequency turned off. Turning extended low frequency off raises the lowest frequency that your implant will attempt to create. Mine is turned off because I make use of the Acoustic earhook accessory, which provides me with excellent low frequency support at frequencies beyond those that I lose by turning extended low frequency off. In other words, I don't need to have those low frequencies stimulated by my implant. The reason I bring it up is that the frequency allocation table is different with extended low frequencies turned off or on. Shout out to Mike, and thank you for your comment on the last video that brought this to my attention. So if you want to duplicate my map as a starting place, you just need to do these three things. Disable electrode 13, set electrode 14 to span, and finally turn off extended low frequencies. Don't try to duplicate M levels from my map. That's a completely unique and subjective measure of electrode power, and it needs to be tweaked from person to person, and sometimes even from month to month. And finally, remember that everyone's situation is different. Your issues are probably different than my issues. The nature of our cochleas and brains are different. And if you hear high helium Minnie Mouse voices and you duplicate my map exactly, you may get a very different result. If anything, just use this as a starting point. Perhaps some other combination of electrodes being spanned and disabled will do the trick for you. Maybe you'll get better results with extended low frequency turned on. The point is that the concept of disabling one electrode and setting an adjacent electrode to span is a valid one. With the support of a creative and sympathetic audiologist, maybe it will make your hearing journey a little bit more satisfying. I sure hope so. Until next time, I wish you well and thanks for watching.